father. They stole something from Ian's father, and Ian promised he'd get it back.
Whoa, they stole keys?
No. Well, maybe. I'm not sure, okay? All I know is Ian had one from his father, and then he found one more at the quarry.
And he thinks my father has the third.
He knows he does. Oh, is it really you?
Maggie?
I can't believe it. How did you find me?
I can't talk long.
Oh, this is so weird. I mean, you are the only person that I ever told about Celeste's father getting whacked by the mob. He's been dead for 10 years.
I had to take my chances. Are you all right?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Where are you?
It's not important.
Well, how's that cut on your arm? I hope it's not infected.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I want to see you.
You're in enough trouble already. Can your father get the police to drop the charges against you?
I don't care about the police. Now tell me where you are, and I'll be there like 10 minutes ago.
I called to thank you for covering with the police. You're very brave.
We're a great team, right?
You're a good kid, but you don't need to be following me around.
I know what I need, and I'm not a kid.
You're a very talented, very beautiful young woman. You have a very bright future. You don't need to be following me around.
Well, if you haven't noticed, you're very important to me, Ian.
What's important is that you finish school and that you do something with that talent of yours.
I want to be with you.
I'm leaving town. I'll never forget what you did for me, Maggie.
Ryan said that he thinks Carl Hutchins might be alive.
I gotta go.
No. Wait. You need me now. And I need you. Don't you understand? There must be. Ian, it's me, Maggie. Ian. Come on, Ian. I know you're in there. Ian, I need you.
I'm so proud of you both. You two are like family to me. You're never gonna regret this.
Paulina, if you marry Jake, you'll regret it the rest of your life.
Ian.
This marriage will never work. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
I don't think you guys understand. I have to do this by myself.
Ryan, wait. I know where we can find Ian Mayne.
Hello, handsome. You look like you could use a drink.
He's got to go up there on foot.
Yeah, so?
So, you need us to help track him down.
Gardner, you're not going up there, so why don't you just forget about it?
Ryan's right. We should contact the Canadian authorities.
No. I'm going to be doing...
Ryan Harrison. You came a long way to find me, Detective.
Rain. Where in the hell are you? How'd you know I was here?
How did you know I was in Canada?
Lucky guess. So you're looking for Carl?
I'm looking for something that belongs to me.
Well, I'll help you find it if you turn yourself in.
If you want a meeting, it'll be on my terms.
Name them.
Take the main ski lift at Norquay. Meet me halfway up the mountain at the warming hut on the leeward side.
When?
1 hour.
I'll be there.
Alone. If anybody comes with you or anybody follows you, I won't be there.
I'll be alone. You've got my word on it.
We'll see just how much that means.
Listen, tell my friends over there that I had to go. I'll be right back, okay?
Who was on the phone?
I may have a lead.
It was Ian Rain, wasn't it? Hi. Did you tell me if the hotel restaurant's still serving tea?
Why don't you sit right over here? I'll send a waiter.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Get in here. Sit down. Sit down. What am I going to do with you, huh? You could ruin everything. Look, don't be frightened, all right? I'm not gonna hurt you.
Just back off, all right, and don't even think about touching me.
I said I'm not gonna hurt you, all right?
So where am I? It seems like we've been driving for hours.
We're in a cabin in the woods.
Why did you bring me here?
I'm afraid this was unavoidable.
Dragging me out of the hotel was unavoidable?
Unfortunately, you stepped into my life just when I didn't need you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. There I was, talking to the desk clerk, and I turn around, and I'm looking at you.
Lucky coincidence.
What kind of a sick, demented guy are you, anyway? Once wasn't enough? You have to kidnap me again? What are you going to do to me?
Here, drink this. The coffee will warm you.
What's in it?
It's black. I'm sorry I had no milk.
All right, let's just get one thing straight, all right? I don't know why you brought me here or what it is you think you're going to do to me, but I have no intention of being your victim again, all right? Get your hands off me, you animal! Well, at least you had the decency not to drug me like you did before.
You listen to me, right? There was no before.
Yeah, right.
I had nothing to do with your kidnapping.
Oh, no, you don't. You see, I spent too much time trying to figure out if it was just a dream or if it really happened. And I know for a fact that you were in the cave with Carl Hutchins.
I'm being straight with you.
Well,
right?
Carl is as crooked as they come.
He and I never worked together.
Wait till Amanda Corey gets a load of this. Hey, you can be in her next book, Chapter 1. How I Was Carl Hutchins' Hired Gun.
Nobody owns me, all right? Especially not Carl Hutchins.
Personally, I'd like to string Carl up by his fingernails for what he's done to me. So what's your story?
Carl has something that belongs to me. Something that I intend to get back.
You mean the key?
How do you know about the key?
Everyone knows about the key. The story is all over Bay City.
Well, where is it?
I don't know where it is, and I don't really give a damn. All I know is what I heard from your little partner in crime.
Maggie?
Yeah, Meg. Listen, the way I see it, If the key belonged to Carl, then it's probably at the helicopter crash site. So if you want to find it, that's where I'd go, and I would wait until the glacier melts. Unless, of course, you have a blowtorch and a lot of time.
The key is not at the crash site.
How do you know?
Because Carl is not dead.
Is that so? What else do you know about Carl not being dead? Like, where he's hiding?
So many questions, I wish that I had the answers.
Don't you?
All I care about is the key. Now, either Carl has it or Ryan has it.
Why?
And I am willing to bet that they would trade it for you.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you something. I am nobody's pawn.
Please accept my apologies in advance. I'm afraid you're going to be my guest for a while.
You're here!
Don't bother, you can't untie that.
What were you, a bloody sailor?
I'm going to refuel the fire to keep you warm.
For my extended stay in this log cabin nightmare? Great. Do you know how many life sentences you're going to get for kidnapping a senator's wife? You know, if I were you, I would rethink this whole hostage thing.
Nothing is going to happen to you. You have my word.
That makes me feel better. Well, I don't know, but this key must mean an awful lot to you if you're willing to risk your neck for it. What'd you do, lose a treasure or something?
Yeah, well, yes.
You know, whatever treasure this key unlocks, I can do a lot better for you. 'Cause I have a lot of money. I do. I don't mean in a savings account either. I mean, I'm very rich. I own a lot of buildings, too. Big ones. Do you want one?
This is not about money.
Well, what is it about?
This is about love and betrayal and a debt which I intend to avenge.
I'm hungry.
It's late. I'll get you something to eat in the morning.
But I'm hungry.
Just go to sleep.
Just get me something to eat!
You are a spoiled little girl, aren't you?
No, I am not spoiled. I'm diabetic, and I'm hypoglycemic, and if I don't get enough food, I just start going wacko. You know, I mean, I start hyperventilating. I just start going crazy. If I don't get enough food in me, I just don't have
Well,
I can't keep control of myself.
Keep quiet and sit down while you do.
If you don't start being nicer to me, you're going to get in a whole lot more trouble than just kidnapping.
You're right.
Yeah. Right. And my husband's going to find me, too.
Your husband is not going to find you.
Oh, come on. I'm so thirsty. I haven't had anything, and coffee's just not my cup of tea, you know? I mean, couldn't you just give me a cold glass of milk? I mean, is that such a big deal? Might help even out my blood sugar and, you know, calm me down a little bit. And you might even find that I can be a really nice person. Come on. Please. Please, 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 please,
All right,
please, please, please.
all right. If you stop nagging me, I'll get you a cup of milk.
Okay. And, a cheeseburger and extra fries.
Listen, don't bother trying to leave here. We're miles from nowhere, and there's lots of animals in these mountains. Big ones.
Fine, fine. We'll do things your way. Don't underestimate Victoria Harrison. No one is going to keep me down. of your friend. Let go of me!
Now that was a dangerous and stupid thing to do. You could have got yourself killed.
Said you wouldn't hurt me.
You seem to be doing a good job of that by yourself. Do you realize that winter is not the only time people die of overexposure in these mountains?
Like I'm gonna believe anything you say.
Well, you had better start. If you get lost out there, it'll be weeks before they find the body. What's left of it?
I'm not afraid of a bunch of raccoons, and I'm certainly not afraid of you. Let go of me! Put me down!
Just stop it!
Put me down!
Stop it!
Help! Somebody help me!
Shut
Help
up!
me!
Shut up! There's no use in screaming around here, right? People are not going to hear you well miles from anywhere.
All right, darling. What are we supposed to do then? Just wait for the 7 dwarves to come home?
What's wrong with your foot?
I twisted it when you grabbed me.
I'm sorry! You better dry off.
No, thank you. I said no, thank you.
Look, you better get one thing clear. I only care about one thing, and it's not you.
Fine, I'll bite. You said this has nothing to do with money. Who are you after and why?